The following is a presentation of Santa Monica College.
Fogless night here in Santa Monica, California. We welcome you to Santa Monica College, where the men's Corsairs basketball team will take on the Los Angeles Trade Tech Beavers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Nick Johnson with my broadcast partner, Dominic Coakley, in what should have been an exciting game for both teams. Dominic, who are we looking at?
Well, for the SMC Corsairs, we're looking at Joe Robinson, who is currently averaging 17 points per game on 80% free throw shooting, which is very key to getting points, getting to the line. It's free throws. It's easy points for you. And then Michael Fry, he was averaging 9 points per game and 7 rebounds per game. So obviously those two key stats are key to winning games. And then for LA Trade Tech, we have Antonio Monroe and Maurice West, who are both averaging 12 points per game and averaging high rebound numbers of 5 and 7 rebounds per game. And again, like I said, two key stats that are always important to winning games. So we have two athletic teams who are willing to get out there, willing to get down and dirty, and I'm just really hyped for this matchup.
It will be a really exciting matchup between both teams, though. And let's get ready for tip-off. Welcome to Santa Monica College once again. It'll be the Santa Monica Corsairs taking on the Los Angeles Trade Tech Beavers. Michael Fry on the opening tip-off and underway. Now in SMC, you got the starting lineup of Aaron Patterson, Michael Fry, Joe Robinson. Yes, he is. Now SMC has the control of the ball. Up to the point, up to Robinson, up to Aaron Patterson. Up to the point and a turnover. LA Trek has possession of the ball and moving up court. An open man on the three-point line and drive to the basket. And a missed possession opportunity. Crowded open area. Open man beyond the three-point arc. And Trade Tech was able to move the ball around. Good position on the ball. Good passing all the way around as Trade Tech trying to kill some time on the clock. And drive to the basket and up, over, and rebounded by Michael Fry as the Corsairs are about to move up court.
That's a good rebound by Michael Fry right there.
And it is an open three-point shot. No good off the top of the back glass rim. But the Corsairs are able to get control of it. An exciting matchup we have here between two teams that are looking to get back on the right track after both losing the last time out. Aaron Patterson go off the fourth. No good on the rebound by Trade Tech. As I mentioned, both teams lost their previous games the last time out, and both were looking to get back on the right track. Santa Monica falling to 3-10 after a loss last time at home, and a three-point shot no good. Out of bounds, and it'll be Trade Tech ball. Santa Monica Corsairs are 3-10 of the season. They lost last time at home in the final game of 2017. And the LA Trade Tech Beavers have lost their last game as well. They're 4-9 and looking to get back on the right track as well. So it will be the battle of two teams looking to get back on track. As a three-point shot is no good, and a rebound and a putback. And the Trade Tech Beavers are on the board. It is 2-0.
Rebounding. That is key to winning games.
You're definitely right, Dominic, as the Corsairs are trying to look to capitalize. Here's Joe Robinson with the ball. Joe Robinson, one of the key players of this game, averaging almost 17 points a game. What's your take on him?
I take that since he's able to get to the line and actually make free throws, then for him, it is easy for him to get to the line and get points. And obviously, free throws, it's in the name. Free throws, you have to get those points, and they come easy, and he knows that for sure.
That we do, as Santa Monica turns the ball over on a call we're trying to figure out, and Trade Tech will have possession. As we try to get this game sorted out here before we get back on play. I guess it's a misposition right there as we try to figure out what's going on. Like I said, misposition, or must be the play clock as we try to get ourselves situated. Trade Tech up 2-0 within the opening 2 minutes of the game. And already a foul has already been called on. So we're still trying to figure out what's up. They're still trying to figure out what's situated. A personal foul on Santa Monica as we try to get situation, and now we're back on play. And Trey Tech was able to get the ball. One of the players is getting double teamed, and now you find a wide open man on the court, and another open man behind the rim, and no good. Santa Monica Joe Robinson was able to rebound on the ball. Now Robinson moving up the court. He's about to drive it to the basket, and 2 points for Joe.
Very crafty move by Joe Robinson right there. The so-called James Harden Euro step.
We like to see that, and that would be key throughout the game as Trey Tech looks to respond. Open man beyond the rim, looks to drive to the paint, fake out, and a 2 points and one.
Actually, that was a travel.
Oh, travel call. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. It is a travel against Trey Tech and no basket. And Santa Monica will take over from their own end and will look to move up the court. You're looking at Tyler McClain moving up the ball, one of the starting players in this lineup today for the Corsairs. And now he passes off to Ernie Valadez. Valadez beyond the free throw line over to Michael Fry and a loose ball. And
early on in this game, I noticed how Santa Monica are running a full court press versus LA Trey Tech, who was not, and letting them run up the court very, very calmly. Very two opposite defensive strategies early on, noticing.
A little drillers on the early on, and then McClain passes on to Valadez. Valadez trying to find an open man and passes it back to McClain. And look for Joel Robinson, but he's covered. Santa Monica looked to get back on track, losing last time out after a mere comeback miss. And then Michael Fry loses the ball over on a miscommunication right there. And Trey Tech was able to get it back. And an open three-pointer. Will it go? No. Rebounded by Khalil Taylor, who passes up to McClain. McClain driving up the basket, and he gets it. 2 points. 2 points for Tyler McClain. Nice. Real key, but Trey Tech looking to respond. And he drives up to the basket. No good. Rebounded by Fry. Fry passes off to McClain. What a move by McClain as he drives upfield before he settles down to Valadez. Valadez with a jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Trey Tech. And that is number 12, Brandon McCall for the Trey Tech. One of the key players in the starting lineup for LA Trey Tech. And I apologize for not announcing the starting lineup for today for both teams from the start of the tip-off anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And now a whistle on the play. And it's a foul on Santa Monica, early Valadez. And that's his second foul. He's being replaced by Ethan Jarrell. And now we resume playing back to Trey Tech. Trey Tech looking to move the ball and trailing by 2, looking to respond after the bucket by Tyler McClain earlier, about a few minutes ago, and a nice jump shot, but it rebounded by Khalil Taylor, and then passes off to Robinson. Robinson looking to drive. Looking at Robinson, he's driving, rebounded by Fryer, and a putback by Michael Fry. What a play.
And that is exactly why rebounding is key. When your shooter gets blocked, contested well, you have your big guy right there to put it back in.
And Trey Tech looking to respond, already trailing 6-2 with 15:33 left in the first half, and another jump shot took to go. No good. Rebounded by Tyler McClain. And McClain looking to settle down. He already had the bucket that gave the Corsairs the lead a few minutes prior. McClain moving up court. McClain trying to sidestep. It was a screen. Pass to Joe Robinson, and he got bumped into, and that could be a foul. And now we get a substitution in there as McClain will be replaced by Justin Coates, number 4, will be subbed in for him. Justin Coates, a freshman guard. Looking to fill in on the play as he takes a pass from Joe Robinson to begin the play underway. He passes off to Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell found an opening. Nice screen by Fry, but it cost him an offensive foul, and Trey Tech will get the ball back. And Trey Tech looking to respond on the board. as they have the ball in their possession. Looking to open man. Look at him. He trying to drive. Trey Tech try to respond, and it is good as he foul on the play. That is Rayshawn Boger, sophomore freshman forward / center with a drive to the basket, and
That was a very nice finger roll by the big fella right there. Little finesse.
that is great finesse. If only we have instant replay, we'd be able to show it to you again, as Boger will take to the free throw line to hopefully tie the game. It depends on the situation. And quietly, Boger shooting two. It's a one free throw attempt, and it is good. And the Beavers are only trailing by one. With under 15 to go, Santa Monica leading 6-5. It is Khalil Taylor passing it off to Justin Coates. And Coates with a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jarrell. Jarrell back to Taylor. And Taylor with a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Justin Coates with a good rebound. Pass to Robinson for the three, no good. And it'll be Trey Tech ball starting from their own defensive end.
Joe Robinson's going to have to shake that one off. A very bad air ball right there. You have to shake that off and just get back in rhythm. That's what great shooters do.
Tyler Jokes for Trey Tech looking to start things off as he passes it off to Lawrence Carter. And he turns the ball over to Joe Robinson with a nice play. And Robinson passes off to Coates, and Coates looking to drive and stepped out of bounds. It's another turnover, and Trey Tech will get the ball back. Boger passes it off to Jokes, who runs the ball up court. He tried to find an open teammate. He passes it off to Antoine Dunlap, who passes it back to Boger. Boger back to Dunlap. Dunlap with a three-point chance, and no good. Rebounded by Joe Robinson. As Robinson looks to get up court, he's driving, jump point shot from the free throw line, and good! And one. Joe Robinson with a rebound and drives up the court to make a two-point jump shot.
As you can see, his form on that one was fantastic, and that's why he made a hit right on the elbow, but still was able to have the elevation to get that ball right through the rim.
Nice elevation by Robinson there, who was fouled on the play. Will be jumping to the free-throw line. Meanwhile, we got a sub for Santa Monica as Michael Fry has been taken out of the game, replaced by Aaron Patterson, who's one of the starting players in the lineup in the game, as Trey Tech looked to respond back. Antoine Dunlap passed it off to Lawrence Carter. And then back to Jokes. Tyler Jokes looking for an open man. Passing it off to Dunlap. Dunlap over to Boger. Boger patient, and then pass off to Carter, and no good, but a foul on the play, and Carter will go to the free throw line.
Number 21 talking to the ref. He's saying his hands were up.
And he's not going to win the argument right there, as Lawrence Carter will take the free throw line and look to swing the momentum back for the Beavers. As far as free throws are concerned, the Beavers have averaged 9.1 to 13.8 free throws per game. In terms of percentage-wise, that's only 13.8% on free throw attempts all year long, and that's a concerning factor if you're the Beavers. Carter missed the first attempt. Connects on the second, and the Corsairs get the ball back. Patterson dumps off to Justin Coates. Coates back to Patterson. Patterson looks it open and turns the ball over as a result. It is Maurice West that got the ball back on an errant pass, and he looks it up, and two. And they got fouled on the play, so he'll go to the free throw line as the game's tied at 8 with 13:35 left in the first half.
That did not look like the play that drew up, and he just saw the opportunity and attacked it. Sometimes you just have to make a judgment call.
And we have a timeout on the play as the Corsairs look to shake things up, as things have really kind of slowed down for the Corsairs as a result. looking at this game, you're looking at both teams that are trying to get back on the right track, as the Santa Monica Corsairs, who came off a loss the last time out here at home after a near comeback miss. They previously came back and beat Santa Ana the previous game at home before losing the next one on a near miss against LA Harbor. So they've fallen to 3-10 and look to get back on track. And the Los Angeles Trade Tech Beavers look to get back on track themselves, as they lost the last time out. They're 4-9 this season. So it's a battle of wits and will to see who will get back on the right track as the race for the conferences heats on. And now Maurice West will take the free throw line as he fouled earlier and makes a free throw connection. The stoppage of play, and we have a substitution on the play for the Beavers. Oh no, excuse me, yes. As Lawrence Carter will be subbed in by Enrique Arana for the Beavers. As Joe Robinson passes off to Justin Coates, got to try to shake off a move, pass off to Robinson. Robinson started our court, finds a wide open Aaron Patterson. Patterson back to Coates, 3-point jump shot. No good, put back by Terrell, no good, and the Beavers looked to go back and got the ball back on their own end. Wide open for Bolger. Bolger got a rebound and a free throw attempt and a foul on the play. That's another foul on Santa Monica, as Bolger will go up to the free throw line.
Great hustle by the big man, willing to get his own rebound and put it back up for the foul, shooting 2.
Deshaun Bolger with a free throw attempt. Good for the first one. Trying to connect on the second. And we have a substitution on the play as Aaron Patterson will leave for Michael Fry to come in for the Corsairs. Also on the field for the Corsairs is number 23, Dane Downey, back on the play, and then the Corsairs look to get back on field. Here's Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell passes off to Justin Coates and back to Joe Robinson. Started at midcourt looking to drive. Robinson with a nice move. It shakes inside and no good, and the rebound made by Enrique Arana. And Arana passes off to Lance Dunlap. And a 2-point conversion on a tic-tac-toe play, as Maurice West was able to bank it off a rebound. And here's Downey looking to respond, and he gets 2 points. A nice layup by Dane Downey in his first action on the court. And Trade Tech looking to respond. Here's Maraxon Parenzi. Down over to Dunlap. And then a turnover stolen by Michael Fry. And here's Justin Coates moving up the court. Coates settling down. The Corsairs trying to respond. Down by 3 with 12:19 to go. Here's Robinson. Joe Robinson jump shot. No good. And a rebound by Rayshawn Bolger. And Marines say 2 points. Or rather an offensive foul.
It's a charge. Number 2, Joe Robinson, was outside of the restricted area. Very good feet placement right there to take the charge.
Good awareness by Joe Robinson, as he was able to draw the offensive foul, and the Corsairs will get the ball back. Justin Coates passes off to Tyler McLean, who had just subbed in. McLean going up the court. McLean trying to generate some offense. Passes off to Fry. Michael Fry over to Coates. Coates looking to drive. Coates looking to stop back. Here comes Downey. Downey with a layup. No good, but draws the foul anyway. Good play by Dane Downey to draw the foul, and he will take to the line to shoot 2, I believe. Dane Downey looking to put the Corsairs get for more points as he connects on the first free throw, looking to get another. Downey a forward here for Santa Monica College, as he looks to get the second one in. And he gets 2 for 2 on the free throw line for Dane Downey.
You see a full court press here from Santa Monica, really pressuring the defense, forcing them to try to make a mistake.
Now Trade Tech trying to respond. There's a nice backhanded pass for the three beyond the arc, and it is good. It is Lawrence Carter for Trade Tech, got the big 3 and the Beavers are up 16-12 as Jarrell passes it off to McLean. McLean trying to drive up court. McLean needs some help. Passes off to Jarrell. Wide open Jarrell with a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Downey. Michael Fry was able to get it back.
Great hustle here.
Good hustle. Tyler McLean settles down as he tries to build momentum. Back for the Corsairs. And the screen over to Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell being defended over to Michael Fry. Michael Fry driving. Fry shoots and Fry gets it. A hook shot by Michael Fry and draws another foul as a result and one.
Second chance points, and a big guy like Michael Fry, you better be sure that that's 2 points for sure.
For sure indeed, Michael Fry. The tallest guy in the lineup shooting 2 as a result. No, shooting 1, and he misses that. Rebounded by Rayshawn Boger over to Lawrence Carter. Carter passes over to Maxime Perenite. Perenite over to Enrique Arana, and he shoots 2. Now the Beavers lead 18-14. It is Justin Coates leading with the ball. Justin Coates over to Michael Fry. Fry looking for an open man. He passes it off to McLean. And he shoots a three-pointer, no good, but rebounded by Fry. And he looks for a hook shot, but it's rebounded by Jelks.
I actually think that was a pass. I think he got fouled right there.
A missed call by the official. Now Jelks looking to set some patience down and passes over to Arana. Arana driving. Arana shoots and misses. Rebounded by Michael Fry, but stolen. Taken over by Arana as he stole the ball and a stoppage to play after a scramble. And I think that may be a foul. It is a foul, and it's on Ethan Jarrell, and Enrique Arana will be at the free throw line.
A lot of chaos there on that last possession. Both teams are hungry for the ball, hungry for this win.
As you said, as we mentioned before, it's a game of will to see who will get right back on track. Arana misses and is rebounded by Downey. Downey over to Coates. Coates settling down. Coates driving to the basket. He makes a jump shot of his own, and he gets it. Nice shot by Justin Coates as the Corsairs trail 18-16 with under 10 to go. The Perenite with the ball. Perenite driving over to number 24. That is Trayshawn Knowles, and back to Lawrence Carter. Carter over to Tyler Jelks. Jelks back to Perenite. Perenite back over to Enrique Arana. Arana dribbles, shoots, no good. Rebounded by Downey. Downey over to Tyler McLean. Tyler McLean driving. McLean shoots, passes to Downey. Three-point attempt. Good for Dane Downey. And the Corsairs take the lead 19-18 with 9:10 to go. And now Carter looking to respond. Carter over to Knowles. Knowles with a hook shot. No good. Rebounded by Michael Fry again. Passes off to McLean. McLean over for an Ethan Jarrell. Wide open to Coates. And it looked like an out of sequence. And looked like he might have taken a bit steps too early or may have stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure. Corsairs take the lead on a big three-point shot by Dane Downey moments ago. And a little confusion. And
hey, give credit to the refs for making sure they get the call right.
Indeed, and Joe Robinson is subbed in for Ethan Jarrell. Good to see him back on the court. Lawrence Carter with the ball. Back to Maxim Perenite. Perenite over to, and now back to Tyler Jelks. Tipped up by Dane Downey. What a steal by Downey. Over to Tyler McLean as he gets to the ball and finds an open Michael Fry with a rebound, with a tip, and scores! Michael Fry. What a sequence right there. Lawrence Carter with the ball, back to Perenite. Perenite over to Carter. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Perenite. Over to Knowles. Knowles back to Carter. Carter dribbles. Carter trying to find an open lane. Shoots and no good. And rebounded by McLean. McLean jumping up court. McLean settling down for 5. What a play, and 2! I think it was goaltender earlier before he made the shot, but it won't matter because it's 2 points anyway. And the Corsairs lead 23-18 with 8:01 to go in the first half.
I don't know if the people at home saw it, but that was a nice no-look pass by McLean to fool the defense to get Michael Fry open for 2 and the foul.
That was a good sequence right there. McLean and Fry on a hook connection for 2. And a timeout, I believe, by Traytech as they look to slow the momentum down for the Corsairs. Corsairs lead 23-18 with 8:01 to go. Both teams with 5 timeouts. In the foul category, it's 8-6 for the Corsairs, which is not good, but it's a game of fighting for the ball, game of inches, as many people would say. And the Corsairs have a 5-point lead with 8:01 to go in the half. So where do you see this going out in the middle, Dominic?
Well, I see a lot of communication, a lot of defensive communication, which is really important because defense does win games. I see a lot of unselfishness by both teams, and obviously they want to get this win. Obviously coming in here with losing streaks, and they want to continue that. So they want to make sure that they pull this one out and start hopefully another winning streak.
As I said, the game of inches, both teams look to get back on track. It's a matter of who starts first. Game of inches out there, as we mentioned before. Out on the floor for Traytech is Maxime Perenice, Lawrence Carter, Trayshawn Knowles, Tyler Jelks, and of course, Valen Simmons. Out for the floor for the Corsairs is Tyler McLean, Aaron Patterson, Ethan Jarrell, Joe Robinson, and of course, David Mempope-Singboy. Yes, that is David Mempope-Singboy. As the Beavers look it out to get back in the game, and it's a good hook shot by Maurice West. Good sequence right there to get the opening bucket after the timeout for the Beavers. Here's Joe Robinson now. Robinson looking to Jarrell. Ethan Jarrell drives to driving to the basket with a hook shot. No good, rebounded by Singboy, and it's 2 as a result.
Again, second chance points are very key, and obviously both teams know that.
And an open man look, and it is out of bounds. Corsair ball.
A little too much mustard on that pass.
It is. It is West that touched it last, and the Corsairs will get the ball back. A little errant turnover right there. Here's Tyler McLean now. Tyler McLean over to Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell over to for Robinson. The dangerous pass and a 3-point attempt. No good for Robinson, and rebounded by Traytech. It is Bolger. Bolger over to X. X over to Carter. Carter over to Trayshawn Knowles, and a good sequence leads to a bucket for Traytech. And his score is now 25-22 with 6.5 to go. McLean looking. There's Tyler McLean for the Corsairs. Tyler McLean with a jump shot. Not easy, and it's rebounded by Trayshawn Knowles, excuse me. Trayshawn Knowles with a pass to Tyler Jelks. Jelks back to Knowles. Knowles back to Jelks. Jelks settling down. Jelks driving to the basket. Aaron pass stolen by Ethan Jarrell, but it is out of bounds on an attempt for Jarrell to save the ball from getting out of bounds, but apparently he stepped out of bounds as a result, barely, and the Beavers will get the ball back with 6:05 to go. Beavers trail by 3 with just 6:05 to go. And here's Lawrence Carter now. Carter, patient. Carter looking. Carter dribbling. Over to Bolger. Bolger with a jump shot. And good. Rayshawn Bolger puts the Beavers back to within 1.
Really good fundamentals by the big man. A fadeaway shot.
Fadeaway shot indeed. Here's Justin Coates now. Coates looking for an open man. Dangerous pass to Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell driving. Jarrell looking. Loses the ball, but recovered by Dane Downey. Downey with a jump shot, and good for Dane Downey. Another bucket for him. And the Corsairs lead 27-24. Here's Lawrence Carter now. Carter, patient. Carter looking. Carter receives a pass back.
A 2-3 zone here by the Corsairs.
And a tip by Jarrell and stolen by Justin Coates. Coates tried to pass it to Joe Robinson dangerously, but Jarrell got it back and a missed alley-oop from Michael Fry. And a traveling call against Trade Tech, and the Corsairs get the ball back. That was a dangerous play as Fry was looking for the alley-oop, a missed timely pass right there, and the Beavers almost broke it out right there for a moment.
This whole arena would have went crazy if that would have went down off the glass. You already know they'd be out their seats.
Indeed, it's a game of inches. Now we have a sub as Trayshawn Knowles will be checked out of the game as he is subbed by Marquise Williams, if I'm correct. Here's Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell pump fakes, jump shoots, and good. That's a nice fake by Ethan Jarrell with a pump fake jump shot to get it in. Here's Lawrence Carter. Carter looking. Carter over to Williams. Beavers looking to get back on track. Carter over the west. Back to Carter. Carter looking. And a fake and a jump shot and rebounded by Maurice West and a putback attempt. What a play by Maurice West. Here's Ethan Jarrell now. Jarrell back over to Justin Coates near the midcourt line. Justin holding the ball. Justin looking for an open man. Passes off to Michael Fry. Fry passes to Joe Robinson. Hands it off. Joe Robinson with a screen by Downey. Robinson with a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded and stolen by Trade Tech. Here's Carter now. Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Passes off to Maurice West. West with a run-around hook shot. Stolen, tip pass. Back to Carter. Jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Coates with a wide-open Jarrell. And he didn't hustle right there. And Trade Tech gets the ball back. And here's Carter with an open three-point look. And no good. Rebounded by Dane Downey. Here's Coates now. Coates with a jump shot of his own. No good. And Lawrence Carter has the ball for the Beavers. A game of inches as we see it here at the Pavilion in Santa Monica College. On January 5th, 2018, the first game of the new year for both teams. More notably for the Corsairs, trying to rebound from the loss the last time out here at home. And a nice open feed over to no good. Rebounded by Justin Coates after a missed attempt from Marquise Williams. Here's Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell trying to settle down. Maurice West guarding him. He's being guarded by Maurice West. It's Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell trying to fake him out. Jarrell trying to find an open man. Jarrell trying to drive. And stolen by Maurice West on a mishandling play right there. Here comes West over an open man. And good.
Very nice five-finger discount right there by Maurice West, and a great dime in the transition to get that two-point bucket to his teammate.
That is number 12 for the Beavers. And a timeout call for the Corsairs as they lead by one, 29-28 with just 2:36 left to go in the first half. In a sequence like this, Dominic, it can go for like a game of inches to see exactly which team will have the upper hand by the time the final 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the half is winding down. So where do you see this going forward?
Well, I see them wanting to try to end this half off very strong so they can carry that momentum into the next quarter or the next half. So I look to see a lot of key plays, money plays that they run in practice that have a high probability of working so they can take that momentum and bring it into the next half.
Corsairs take a timeout looking to try to slow the momentum down, as they lead by 1 point with just 2:36 to go. If you're just joining us, we're live at Santa Monica College as the Corsairs take on the Los Angeles Trade Tech Beavers. Both teams looking to get back on track after losing the last time out. And we look to be back in full swing. On the court for the Beavers is number 12, unidentified name, along with Lawrence Carter, number 5, number 20, Maurice West, number 25, Marquise Williams, and number 34, the tallest man on the court, and Rayshawn Boger. For the Corsairs, it's Justin Coates, Michael Fry, Dane Downey, Joe Robinson, and Ernie Valadez. Here's Valadez with the ball. Valadez driving. Valadez looking to shake his man out. Stumbles, but able to get the ball back and stepped out of bounds, apparently.
Excellent defense by Maurice West right there, forcing him to step out of bounds.
That was great defense right there, as you said. Here's Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Carter driving up court, being guarded by Valadez for the Corsairs. And stop at your play. And a foul on the play. I guess it's a bit of an outside foul, I guess, for on the Corsairs, as Maurice West will take the free throw attempt for one attempt, and he nails it. And the game is tied at 29 with 2:12 to go. And West has another free throw attempt to give them a 1-point lead. Maurice West, a sophomore guard, 5'10", out of Hamilton High School here in Los Angeles. And the Corsairs look to respond over to Michael Fry, who loses the ball after receiving a long pass over to Justin Coates. Coates with a Fry with a rebound, but no good. Rebounded by Trade Tech, and Rayshawn Boger drove to the court, and foul on the play. A shooting foul on the Corsairs. Number
34, Rashawn Burglar, actually pushed his man off while trying to get that ball, and the refs caught it.
An offensive foul on the Beavers as a result. And the Corsairs trying to take back the lead with just 1:52 left. Robinson over to Dane Downey. Downey over to Ernie Valadez. Valadez looking. Valadez over to Joe Robinson. Robinson over to Fry with an errant pass, and Fry saves it over to Justin Coates. Three-pointer, and it's good! Justin Coates on a messy sequence, but able to drive it in for a three-pointer, and the Corsairs have the lead. Now the Beavers trying to respond. There's Lawrence Carter now. Carter over to Maurice West. West guarded by Coates. West with a three-pointer, and no good. Rebounded by Valadez. Ernie Valadez for the Corsairs. Settling down. Open to Joe Robinson. Robinson back to Valadez, who had to jump up and reach it. Valadez over to Coates. Coates over to Valadez. Looked like an errant bad pass. Over to Joe Robinson. Robinson, three-pointer. Robinson, no good. And it's picked up by Maurice Williams, Trade Tech. It looked like a travel run. The refs missed it right there. Over to Williams. Williams, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Justin Coates. Coates over to Robinson. Robinson, two-point, good! And one! Joe Robinson. Nice play to receive an open pass and drive to the rim and draws a foul.
Joe Robinson not shooting particularly well this game, but willing to get into the paint and get an L1 bucket.
Joe Robinson, the sophomore guard out of Palisades Center High School, native of Los Angeles, standing at 6'3", 175 pounds. He leads the team in points per game, averaging almost close to 18 points per game. What a run this young man is having, as he's one of the pair of sophomores that could be transferring once this season is over.
And an 80% free throw shooter too, so let's see if he makes this one. No.
But he was able to get it back. And he loses it as a result. Picked up by Maurice West. Maurice. Oh, what a dunk over the middle. That is Trayshawn Knowles with a nice finish. A long pass for Maurice West after the takeaway, and he finished it off beautifully. Corsairs trying to respond. as Justin Coates has the ball now, and he settles it down with just 21 seconds to go. Corsairs lead by 2, though, 34-32.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Trying to conserve time into the three-pointer. Oh, and he makes it way downtown. Justin Coates. 5 seconds to go as the Beavers try to respond, and it is no good. Rebounded by Robinson, and that ends the half. Corsairs lead 37-32 at the end of the first half. What a game we're having here in Santa Monica College, here at the Pavilion in Santa Monica, California. It's a game of inches, as we said, Dominique. So how will the Corsairs be able to continue this forward momentum while Trade Tech is battling back? How do they look to prevent that?
Well, I think for one, you have to get Joe Robinson going. Not having a particularly a good game shooting-wise, percentage-wise, but you have to keep feeding the ball. Obviously, 17 points per game, highest leading scorer. So you have to keep giving the ball, get him in rhythm. And, of course, if it doesn't happen, then you can give it to your second dude, who is Michael Fry, who is showing a lot of intensity, a lot of aggressiveness, getting rebounds and finding teammates. So you keep that going, then they should have no problem winning this game.
Yes, they do. And as we get ready for tip-off to open the second half, the score is 37-32 on behalf of the Corsairs. And we're about to wind out and get ready for the second half. Now, if the camera can turn to us, but in the meantime, along me, and this is Nick Johnson, one of my broadcast booth partner in crime, it is Dominic Coakley. Now, Dominic, can you give us a recap on the first half a little bit?
Well, both teams defensively, both teams ran a full court press. Both teams were trying to force turnovers. Both teams were passing the ball, being very unselfish. The Corsairs came out with a little boost at the end of the first half with a 5-point lead as we start this second half. But, yeah, both teams were very aggressive, and I'd like to see more of that.
Now, we're already here in the second half, as the Beavers have possession of the ball, try to get something going to erase this 5-point deficit. There's Trayshawn Knowles with a hook shot, and good. Bank off the glass and puts it in. Joe Robinson feeds it off to Tyler McLean. And the lineup for the Corsairs is Joe Robinson, Tyler McLean at the guards, Dane Downey, and Aaron Patterson the forwards, and Michael Fry anchoring at center. And for the Beavers, you have Tyler Elks, Lawrence Carter, as Joe Robinson misses a three-pointer and is recovered by Trade Tech. Here's Maurice West. West over to Carter. Carter to Elks. And Carter misses the three-pointer of his own, but rebounded by Tyler Elks. You got Elks, Carter, West, Trayshawn Knowles, and number 12, all for the Beavers to open the second half. And West comes in with a hook shot of his own and puts it in. Now it's a 1-point deficit for the Beavers as they look to come back and take the lead. McLean, Tyler McLean over to Downey. Downey over to Joe Robinson. Robinson looking for an open man. Robinson holding. Robinson over to Aaron Patterson. Jump shot, not good, and rebounded by Maurice West. West drives down the court, trying to give the Beavers a lead, and he does. Drives to the basket, and the Beavers have a 1-point, 38-37 lead. And
Maurice West right there looking like a running back on that fast break, just bodying the big man down there.
And that was a good, excellent drive right there, and the officials trying to sort something out. I believe the ball was out of bounds before the Corsairs can get started or anything on the fast break, I believe. As apparently Trade Tech will get the ball back after scoring the previous bucket. That's one of the few opening points to begin the half, and the Corsairs have yet to respond. And the official trying to get situated with waxing the floor as they normally do, just to get the basketball court situated. And looks like we're about to be ready to go, and we are. The Beavers get the ball back as Tyler X holding on. Pass over to Carter. Lawrence Carter over to number 12. on 12, and an errant pass over to Tyler Elks, who misses the three-point attempt, but rebounded by Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles gets it back and misses the two-point of his own. And of course, there's on the fast break. Here's Michael Fry. Fry, two-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Lawrence Carter, and whistle on the play. And I believe it's a foul on the play.
Looks like it was a loose ball foul on Michael Fry, I'm assuming.
Now a timeout for the Corsairs, and they have yet to respond to this sudden outburst that the Beavers have produced so far in the opening minutes of the second half.
A 6-0 run here by LA Trade Tech, really coming out aggressively. The Corsairs trying to get things started, but no dice.
Certainly has been no dice, as Corsairs head coach Joshua Thomas, in his first year as the head coach of this basketball team, tries to get his team situated and slow down the momentum on behalf of Trade Tech. Now, recently, I spoke to Coach Thomas recently on their last game, and he mentioned whenever the opposition scores a run on this club, they tend to fall apart and lose that confidence mentality. So hopefully the Corsairs will put an end to this run and get their confidence back. Here's Maurice West. West guarded by Khalil Taylor and out of bounds, and it's Corsair ball. Some good defense by Khalil Taylor. Corsairs open it up with Tyler McLean. McLean driving up court. McLean open up. Pass it over to Dane Downey. Downey over to Joe Robinson. Robinson to Khalil Taylor. Taylor back to McLean. Taylor over to Robinson. Robinson to Downey. Three-point shot. And good from Dane Downey as they get the opening points for them to begin the second half. And the Corsairs lead 40-38. Here's Tyler Elks now. Elks over to 12. Elks back to Lawrence Carter. Carter over to Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles back to Carter. Carter looking for a screen. Carter being guarded by Taylor. Taylor over to Elks. Elks over to 12. 12 over to Maurice West, and he puts it off a bank shot and gets the ties the game for the Beavers, excuse me. The Beavers tie the game at 40. Here's Downey with a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Tyler Elks and knocked away by Khalil Taylor, but Elks was able to get the ball back. Here's West now. West, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Michael Fry. Fry passes off to Tyler McLean. McLean driving. McLean shoots, blocked off. Rebounded by Taylor, rebounded by Fry, and he has his ball knocked out. But a foul on the play. Enough for Fry to get on a shot attempt. He was able to draw the foul on the play, and now he gets to go to the line.
Again, second chance points are very key. When your primary scorer does not do it for you, you will have big guys down in the paint that are waiting to grab it and put it back up. And in this case, Michael Fry gets fouled.
Tallest man on the basketball court for the Corsairs, Michael Fry. Shooting two, misses the first one, but gets a chance at another as the game is tied at 40. And we get a sub for the Beavers as Tyler Elks will come out, and Maxime Peranitze comes in for the Beavers. Michael Fry, a sophomore center out of Inglewood, California, Palisades High School. Same high school that Joe Robinson went to in his time. Converts on the second one, and the Corsairs have a 1-point lead. Here's Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Back to Maxime Peranitze. Peranitze looking. Peranitze over to Maurice West, and he hooks it. Maurice West gets another bucket to open the half.
I believe that's 6 points coming out in the second half for Maurice West right there. Very aggressive, willing to get into the paint and finish over the big guys. Not scared at all.
Here's Joe Robinson for the Corsairs over to Khalil Taylor. Taylor over to Michael Fry. Fry guarded. Fry looking for a hook shot. No good. Rebounded. And Fry gets it back. Fry looking for another 2-point. Rebounded again. No good. And
over the back call by Michael Fry right there. Really super aggressive right there.
And we have a down player for the Beavers as both Fry and West. It seems to be okay as they got helped by their teammates back on their feet. And the quick checkup on Maurice West as he looked like he got shaken up on the play.
Too much of anything could be bad for you. You see Michael Fry really trying to get that rebound, and just too much aggressiveness went over the back on Maurice West.
High-flying action here at Santa Monica College as the Beavers lead 42-41 with 16:04 left in the second half. And trying to build up on this lead. What do you think has been the key for the Beavers coming out of the gates in the second half?
I mean, Maurice West, he's really been the headline player in the second half, really coming out aggressive and setting the tone early.
And here's Carter over the open three-pointer, and it's good! Lawrence Carter with a three-point shot, and the Beavers extend the lead, 45-41. Here's Tyler McLean for the Corsairs. McLean holding. McLean trying to get situated. McLean over to Michael Fry. Fry over to Joe Robinson. Robinson with a screen. Robinson, jump shot. No good. Rebounded by the Beavers. And there's Lawrence Carter driving up and fakes out. No good. And rebounded by Khalil Taylor. Good hustle by the Corsairs defense. Here's Joe Robinson. Robinson over to Downey. Dane Downey. Settles to Tyler McLean. McLean looking. McLean holding. Looking for somebody to get open. Khalil Taylor. Taylor works on a man. Joe Robinson. Joe Robinson, the leading point scorer for this team, who averaging 17 points per game. Here's Dane Downey. Downey over to Joe Robinson. Robinson, three-pointer. Good for Joe Robinson. A three-point bank shot by Joe Robinson, and the Corsairs trail only within one. Here's Maxime Perenice. Perenice over to Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles holding. Knowles over to number 12. 12. Back to Lawrence Carter. Carter, no good, and a foul on the play.
Joe Robinson trying to get that block right there. His man had him beat. Tried to chase down.
Lawrence Carter at the line after being fouled by Joe Robinson on the play. As Robinson is over talking with Coach Joe Thomas. Lawrence Carter at the free throw line, trying to extend a lead for the Beavers. Misses on the first attempt, but we'll get another try on the second. And we have a substitution for the Corsairs as Justin Coates will sub in for Dane Downey.
The Beavers at 66 free throw percentage for the season.
And they missed that one too in a rebound. And it'll be Corsairs ball. I believe it's a loose ball foul as a result. And by the way, Tyler X just subbed in for Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Here's Tyler McLean for the Corsairs. McLean holding. McLean over to Justin Coates. Coates looking. Coates being guarded. Coates looking. Coates dribbling. Coates over to Joe Robinson. Robinson with a three-pointer. Good! Robinson again! 2 3-pointers for Joe Robinson. Corsairs lead 47-45. Tyler Elks for the Beavers. Being guarded by Tyler McLean. Here's Maxime Perenice. Perenice. Good! A dribble shot by Maxime Perenice, and the game is tied at 47. McLean. Tyler McLean for the Corsairs. Holding. Beavers trying to hands up. Playing hands up, prevent defense. Over to Justin Coates. Coates dribbling. Coates looking. Coates being guarded. Perenice on him. Coates over to McLean. McLean driving. McLean travel. And the Beavers will get the ball back. Trying to do a little too much, but you have to drive to get to the basket. And unfortunately, it was a miscue right there, and the Beavers will get the ball back with just 13:32 left in the second half. Trayshawn Knowles for the Beavers. Knowles holding. Knowles over to Tyler Elks, and an errant pass almost picked up by Robinson. Here's Perenice with a three-pointer, and he gets it. Maxime Perenice with an assist from Tyler Elks gives the Beavers a lead, 50-47.
Joe Robinson really gambling on that pass right there. Really caused the switch to give it an open three.
And the Corsairs find themselves trailing within 3. Here's Khalil Taylor for the Corsairs. Taylor over to Tyler McLean. McLean over to Joe Robinson with a long three-pointer and no good. Rebounded and taken away by the Beavers. Trey Tick trying to extend is number 12. No good and a loose ball foul on the play. And that is number 12 on the shot attempt, and he will go to the line. The legitimacy of scoring has been a real big factor for the Beavers to open up in this half. They've really come out of the gates with just almost 8 minutes to go left in the first half, or 8 minutes into the first half, rather.
And definitely, it started with Maurice West with the quick 6 points, and it ended up being contagious with his teammates feeling a lot of confidence, and defensively and offensively. So great start out here for the Beavers to enter this second half.
Maurice West has been a key figure for the Beavers to open up this half as number 12 and takes a free throw attempt, and he's good on the first attempt. We'll look to go for 2 for 2 on this free throw attempt.
66% free throw shooter. Let's see if he can get it up.
And he does, 2 for 2. And of course, look to respond, trailing 52-47 with 12:45 to go. Here's Tyler McLean now. McLean trying to get the Corsairs back within a groove here. Joe Robinson. Robinson back to McLean. McLean looking. McLean being guarded by the 2 guards. McLean receives it from Justin Coates. Over to Joe Robinson. Robinson driving, guarded. Robinson, and good. What a nice move by Joe Robinson. Free up 2 defenders, give it an open lane, and gets it to 2. Tyler Elks now for the Beavers. And a knockover. Knocked the ball loose by the Corsairs, but it goes out of bounds as a result. And the Beavers will still maintain possession, leading 52-49.
And a timeout here called by the Beavers.
The Corsairs have really been on the heels for most of the opening 8 minutes of the second half. So what do the Corsairs have to do to get back into a groove here?
Well, I mean, if Maurice West is still in the game, they have to make sure to keep an eye on him, because he is someone that is obviously an elite scorer. He is averaging 12 points per game getting into this game, and he can set that tone like he did early in this game. So, just has to make sure that you keep him locked down and make sure that he does not go off for another 10 points.
And this timeout is needed for the Corsairs as they try to get back into the swing of things. As you just mentioned, Maurice West has been a key factor already with 6 points. And the rest of his teammates have picked up the slack right after. And they look to be in great shape as the Corsairs try to find a groove here as they're trailing by 3, which is 12 left in the half. Corsairs trying to avoid losing back-to-back games and try to avoid falling to 3-11 of the season. They only have 3 wins so far this season, so a turnaround is imminent. Here are the Beavers with number 12 over to Maxime Perenice. Perenice over to Tyler Elks with a long 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Michael Fry for the Corsairs. Over to Justin Coates. Coates driving up. Joe Robinson. Robinson driving. Robinson rebounded by Fry. And Fry was able to draw the foul and will go to the free throw line.
Great take by Joe Robinson right there to take it in strong. Unfortunately, did not go in, but Michael Fry willing to clean up the mess, and I believe he was going for 2 free throws. Oh no, it's actually, looks like it was a blocking foul. They'll be taking the ball out under the baseline.
Thank you for correcting me, Dominic, as it is no free throw attempt, but rather the Corsairs will keep possession nevertheless. Trailing by 3 with just 11:54 to go left in the half. A official having a conversation with Joe Thomas, and play has resumed as Ethan Jarrell passes over to Michael Fry, and it is an offensive foul on Michael Fry, or was it a travel?
I believe it was a charge. He put his shoulder into his defender, and his defender kept position, was willing to draw that charge, and it is Beaver ball.
So it's an offensive foul on Michael Fry as the Beavers try to extend their lead here. Tyler Jokes over to number 12, over to Maxime Paranitze. Paranitze being guarded by Khalil Taylor, over to Tyler Elks. Elks over to Maurice West. To Paranitze. Paranitze to number 12. 12 over to Tyler Elks with a fakeful move and rebounding on putback by Maurice West. What a play. Tyler Elks with a crossover fake out. Missed the jump three-point attempt, but Maurice West was able to put it in for two on a putback.
Yeah, number 21, Khalil Taylor lost his footing on that play right there. Very great hesitation move. Unfortunately, did not get the play to fall, but they do get the score.
The score was credited by Maurice West on the putback. Here's Ethan Jarrell for the Corsairs. Over to Joe Robinson. Robinson holding. Robinson trying to have his teammates go in position. Here's Khalil Taylor. Taylor over to Justin Coates. Coates driving. Coates with a reverse hook, but no good. And a foul on the play, and it looks like Coates will go to the line. In fact, he will. He will shoot two.
Good job by Coach taking baseline right there, using the rim as protection, so the defense was forced to foul him on that shot.
Justin Coates, a freshman guard off of Carson, California, coming off of Gardena High School. Misses the first one, but will shoot for the other. Coates among one of the mainly group of freshmen that are blending in with the Corsairs team under Joshua Thomas, and he was able to convert on a second free throw attempt. And the Corsairs trail by 4. It is 54-50 for the Beavers with 10:54 to go. There's Trayshawn Knowles over to Tyler Elks. Elks over to number 12. 12. Dribbles out, being jotted by Justin Coates. And a foul on the play. And it will be on Justin Coates. Corsairs trying to get back into the thick of things as they trail by 4. Here's Paranitze. Lawrence Carter. Carter received a pass from Maurice West. And an errant pass from Trayshawn Knowles. But David West was able to recover. And number 12 misses the shot. Rebound scramble off of Michael Fry as he went for the rebound. And the Beavers will retain possession.
Yeah, Michael Fry could not hold on to that ball right there. Really good position on the box out, but could not hold on to the ball.
Maxime Paranitze for the Beavers. Heads over to Trayshawn Knowles. Number 12 over to Lawrence Carter. Carter to Paranitze. Paranitze being guarded by Custom Coates. 12 on a hook shot, and he gets it. And the lead is now 56-50 for Trade Tech with just 10-11 to go. Justin Coates for the Corsairs. Beavers playing hands-up defense. Ethan Jarrell over to Joe Robinson. Robinson to Khalil Taylor. Taylor back to Robinson. Robinson with a three-point attempt. No good, off the rim. And it is out of bounds. Corsairs retain possession. I believe last touch by Maurice West on the play. And we get a sub for the Beavers, that it is number 12 being subbed out by number 22, or 23 rather, Braylon Simmons. No, correction, 22 for the Beavers. And now here's Justin Coates for the Corsairs. Ethan Jarrell to Joe Robinson over to Michael Fry. Fry, hook shot, and good Michael Fry with a hook shot in the paint. And the Corsairs get one back, trailing by 4.
Real good find by Joe Robinson right there to find his teammate Michael Fry for the easy deuce.
Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Passes it off to Maurice West. Maurice over to Maxime Paranite. Paranite back to West. West to Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles holding. Knowles guarded by Joe Robinson. Robinson to Paranite. Loses the ball but gets it back. Paranite over to Knowles. Knowles bank shot. No good. Out of bounds.
Blocked by Michael Fry right there. Really good contest on that shot.
I believe it was last touched by Khalil Taylor on the play. And the Beavers retain possession as they lead by 4 with 9:04 to go. Play will resume and Paranite gives an open look jump shot and the shot clock stops. And the Corsairs will get the ball back on a shot clock violation by the Beavers. Tyler McLean for the Corsairs. McLean over to Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell looking back to McLean. McLean over to Joe Robinson. Joe Robinson driving. Robinson no good but draws the foul regardless. Good awareness by Joe Robinson to drive to the hoop and draw the foul. Robinson, as I mentioned, a sophomore point guard out of Palisades High School here in Los Angeles. One of the few young bright stars for this Corsairs team, looking to take the next level. But right now his Corsairs are trailing by 4, looking to get back in the swing of things with 8:48 to go in the second half. Robinson missed the first free throw but gets the second one. And the Corsairs are now trailing by 3. 56-53 Trey Tech with 8:40 to go in the second half. And a loose errant ball by 22, but able to get it to Maurice West. Maurice West for the Beavers. Holds it out, guarded by 3 men. Over to Lawrence Carter. Carter looking. Carter over to 22. 22 over to Paranite. Over Joe Robinson. It looked like it was going to be tipped, but got it back. Here's Carter with a jump shot. No good, but Paranite gets it back. Maxime Paranite for the Beavers. Back to Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles over to Lawrence Carter. Carter back to Paranite. Paranite back to Carter. 3-point attempt, and it is no good. Rebound scramble grabbed by Trayshawn Knowles. Hits the rim, and the shot clock keeps going. Beavers hit the rim twice, so that's why you don't hear the shot clock violation going off. As the Beavers will retain possession as the ball was loose, and here's Trayshawn Knowles. Knowles with a bank shot, no good, and miss on the play. And what a save by Khalil Taylor over to Michael Fry. Fry from Robinson. Robinson to Fry, and good. Tic-tac-toe, and Michael Fry finishes it off. Another errant play as Khalil Taylor was defending Maurice West right there. And I believe it's a reach-in foul on the Corsairs, and then we have substitutions on the play. Khalil Taylor and Joe Robinson have checked out, and in are Aaron Patterson and Dane Downey for the Corsairs. Lawrence Carter for the Beavers over to Tyler Elks. Jelks to Maurice West. West, jump shot, and no good. Rebounded by Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell over to Tyler McLean. McLean driving up court. McLean has the ball tipped by Maxime Paranite, and the Corsairs will retain possession.
McLean trying to force the ball in the corner right there. Went off at number 13 for the Beavers.
And that is Maxime Paranite that went off. Here's Dane Downey for the Corsairs and loses the ball. Got stolen by 22. 22 drives it up and scores. And the lead is now 58-55 for the Beavers with 6:51 to go. A little mishandling by Dane Downey as he subbed in for the Corsairs, but look to get it back. Here's the Corsairs trying to respond. Here's Ethan Jarrell. Jarrell over to Tyler McLean. McLean over to Fry. Fry, good. And Tyler McLean will get the assist on that one.
Real good find by McLean to find his big man, Michael Fry, for the easy deuce.
There's 22 for the Beavers over to Lawrence Carter. Carter holding. Carter guarded by Downey. Over to 22, guarded by Aaron Patterson. Patterson over to No, Tyler Elks will get the ball. Rebounded by Maurice West. He rebounds it twice, fakes it off again, and he gets it. What a play by Maurice West. He is lit up in the second half.
Offensive rebounding, obviously key. The Corsairs could not get a rebound right there, and it made them pay.
Maurice West was able to rebound it not twice, but 3 times and get it for the putback. Beavers lead 60-57 with 5:45 to go. Tyler McLean with a 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded jump ball. Rebounded by the Beavers. There's 22 over to Tyler Jelks. Jelks over to Lawrence Carter. Carter driving. Maxime Paranitze. Good for the 3-pointer. Maxime Paranitze with a 3-pointer. And the Beavers lead 63-57 with 5:30 to go and a timeout for the Corsairs.
Obviously, the coach is not happy right now. 3 offensive rebounds by Maurice West, and then leading to an open 3 in the corner by number 13 for the Beavers. So the coach really needs to make sure that this does not get out of hand.
Coach Thomas recently mentioned that once opposing teams against the Corsairs gets into a run, that's when the team starts to lose confidence, and we are seeing a good glimpse of that right now with just 5:30 left to go in the game, trailing 63-57. Some key factors into this game, but not all well and dandy for the Corsairs, as the Beavers have really struck back furiously into this half. So Maurice West been the difference, but what else has been the difference for the Beavers?
Well, for the Beavers, I mean, like I said, I keep on saying it, but Maurice West, obviously, still being on the court, is willing to give the ball to his teammates and let them go to work, let them pass the ball around and look for open shots. So very unselfish player, but also a great scorer by Maurice West, and it's contagious around his teammates that they get the utmost confidence, and that's why they have this 7-point lead right now, or 6-point lead, rather.
A 6-point lead for the Beavers with 5:30 to go, and the Corsairs look back to get into shape of things. A lot of time left. Corsairs with 2 timeouts left, while the Beavers have 4. So the Beavers look to be in the driving seat, but the Corsairs look to bounce back in a big way. And here's Tyler McLean for the Corsairs, off to Justin Coates, back to McLean, and off we go. Out-rebounded. One player stepping up for the Beavers, and the Corsairs have not had good success since then. McLean with a 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Aaron Patterson. Patterson with a jump shot. No good, but rebounded by Michael Fry. And he draws the foul as a result. So Michael Fry will head to the free throw line.
Patterson right there fading away on that shot, forced him to airball it, but luckily his teammate Michael Fry was willing to get that up. And again, offensive rebounds are super key because they get you easy points and they can get you for the free throw line.
Michael Fry, one of the key players to this Corsairs team, second in rebounds per game, averaging 7 rebounds per game. Behind Jamad Norwood, who averages 8 rebounds a game, who is inactive today. So that's a key loss right there for the Corsairs, but they have to get back in the swing of things. And you see Khalil Taylor subbed in for Aaron Patterson as the Corsairs look to jump back and right the ship. And the Beavers now up with Maxime Paranitze, who scored a 3-point shot earlier. Lawrence Carter over to Tyler Elks. Elks over to 22. Back to Jelks. Jelks over to Carter. Carter over to Paranitze. Paranitze over to Maurice West, who's been key in this second half. And
Maurice West, to mention, actually has not even sitting down even a second in the second half. Really a lot of resilience and endurance for this man.
And he was fouled on the play, so he will shoot at the free throw line. 10 to 12 points in this half for Maurice West for the Beavers. And he misses that one, and it was rebounded by the Corsairs. That is Tyler McLean. McLean starting the run for the Corsairs as they look to get back in the swing of things once again. Here's Justin Coates now. Coates Michael Fry with the screen. Coates over to McLean. McLean over to Joe Robinson. Robinson loses the ball, and he gets fouled as a result. So he will go to the free throw line with 4:32 to go, with the Corsairs trailing 63-58. This will be a key moment, one of the few key moments, rather, for the Corsairs to get back into this game.
Hey, sometimes getting to the free throw line and knocking down some free throws will help you get that confidence back. So great job by Joe Robinson to get that for his team, slow things down.
But misses it as a result, and rebounded by Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Carter over to Maxime Paranitse. Paranitse over back to Carter. Carter over to Marquise Williams, and Tyler Jokes gets the ball back. Lawrence Carter. Carter patiently waits. Carter over to Marquise Williams. Williams back to Carter. Carter being guarded by McLean, and makes the key three. Lawrence Carter extends lead for the Beavers, 66-58, with under 4 minutes to go. Here's Justin Coates now. Corsairs looking to respond and get back into this game, because this could be a key moment of the season right here.
At this time, you got to go to your best player.
And I believe Justin Coates was fouled on the play, so he should go to the line. And that is on Maxime Paranitse, number 13 for the Beavers. And Justin Coates will shoot a free throw attempt. And as you mentioned, this is a key moment right here. Free throw attempts are crucial, especially in moments like this with 3:42 left to go.
And when you're down by 8 points like the Corsairs are, at this point, you just give the ball to your best player, let him go to work, and let the team work their offense around him.
Communications between coach and players. Rebounded by Khalil Taylor for the Corsairs. And he gets fouled on the play himself. It was a shooting foul, so he'll go to the line. And you see Maxime Paranitse communicating with head coach Richard Wells of the Beavers, who has an impressive resume as one of the standing figures for the Trade Tech Beavers, as Khalil Taylor shoots for a three throw. Gets the first one, looking to convert on the second.
They needed that one for sure, needed that one.
Taylor made the first free throw. Can he convert on the second one? And he does. He's 2 for 2 at the line. Beavers try to counterattack, leading by 6 with 3:34 to go. And a three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Khalil Taylor gets knocked down. And a traveling call against Khalil Taylor, and the Beavers will retain possession.
Taylor, number 21 right there, lost his footing off that rebound right there. Tried to get it to his teammate before falling, but unfortunately could not. Beaver ball.
An unfortunate call right there on Khalil Taylor, as the Corsairs tried to get back to tie it up with just 3:28 to go in the game. And of course the official tried to wax the floor out, and we have a timeout call by the Beavers. No, rather a Santa Monica timeout. So no, I was right. It was a timeout for the Trade Tech Beavers. They have 3 left, while the Corsairs still have 2 remaining.
And timeouts also very important, obviously, in clutch games and down the stretch games. When you need a play, you need to not be rushed. You just call a timeout. Let your guys ease up, calm down, and hopefully this works for them, for both sides actually.
Timeouts are indeed crucial to the game. So the Corsairs have been out of sync for at recent parts of the second half. So they converted on a free throw, but like I said, an unfortunate traveling call may have cost them right there. But they still have a lot of time left. 3:28 to go, trailing by 6. 2 timeouts remaining for the Corsairs, 3 for the Beavers. So any moment is crucial for the Corsairs to come back into this game. We've seen it happen on so many occasions here at the SMC Pavilion. Will we see another one at this point late in the game? The Corsairs once overcame what I believe was 16 to 18 point deficit a month ago against the Santa Ana Dons in an epic holiday thriller in the final 2 games of the year. Could they look to get back on track? Here's Maurice West for the Beavers. Maurice West guarded by Khalil Taylor. Maurice West with a jumper, and he gets it. It's an 8-point lead for the Beavers, courtesy of Maurice West's 2-point bucket. That is now 14 or 16 points for Maurice West here in the second half.
Very good footwork down there by Maurice West to get the easy fadeaway, make separation from him in the defense.
Joe Robinson with a 3, no good. Rebounded by Michael Fryer. Here's Khalil Taylor that got it back. Khalil Taylor with a hook shot and then gets it. So now it's back to a 6-point deficit for the Corsairs.
Joe Robinson still struggling from the field, but his teammates still willing to pick him up.
If the star players goes out, the other ones have to step up, and that's exactly what the Corsairs have done. Maurice West pump fakes, and he misses it. Rebounded by Tyler McLean. McLean up the field. McLean up the court. McLean gets it! Now it's a 4-point deficit for the Corsairs as they look to get back into it. Here's Lawrence Carter for the Beavers. Lawrence Carter loses it, and it's a trip. Michael Fry tries to get it, and a foul on the play on the Beavers, so it may go against Lawrence Carter for the trip on Michael Fry as he goes after the loose ball.
And the play all started with McLean back there struggling to get up on the other side of the floor, but was able to get up and get behind the point guard of the other team to steal the ball, or knock the ball loose rather, to force that chaos. And it looks like Michael Fry is going to get free throw attempts here.
Like you said, good hustle by Tyler McLean to knock the ball out of Lawrence Carter as a result. And Matt Scramble has led a free throw attempt for Michael Fry. He's already converted a few here in this game, so will he convert this next one or two? .224 to go. Corsairs trailing 68-64 with 2:24 left in the game. And Michael Fry now misses the first one, but will have a chance at the second. As you mentioned so many times here in this game, Dominic, free throws are crucial in this game. So how do you see this play out with the final 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game?
Well, seeing that they haven't really shot, or as Michael Fry just made one right there, they haven't been shooting that well from the free throw line, so they need to get their money plays going and hopefully they cash.
And that's key. Here's Maurice West now. West unable to connect. Here's Tyler McLean now for the Corsairs. McLean dribbling. McLean driving. McLean gets blocked on a play, but Khalil Taylor was able to save the day. And Joe Robinson, a wide open throw to Tyler McLean, and no good. Wide missed 3 by Michael Fry with a putback. Good awareness by Michael Fry, and the Corsairs trail by 1.
Great offensive rebound by Michael Fry again.
Here's Tyler Jelks for the Beavers. Jelks over to Lawrence Carter. Carter over to Maxime Paranitze. Paranitze got her by Justin Coates. Tyler Jelks, jumper, no good, and loose ball. Re-grab by Tyler McLean. McLean over to Joe Robinson, loses it, and it's a turnover. by the Corsairs as Joe Robinson tried to hold on a pass but could not do it, and the Beavers will have possession.
A minute 35 left to go in this game. 67-68, very, very close game, and obviously for the fans it's entertaining, but I think you would agree with me, Nick, it is also entertaining for us as well to see, little plays, because obviously it doesn't have to be a big home run play, it just could be a little, a pick, a hustle for the ball, any little factor counts when you're this close.
And the Corsairs just spent a timeout here, so they have one left in this game while the Beavers still have 3 remaining. A minute 35 to go left in the game. Corsairs trail by 1, so anything can happen, as you mentioned. So, what do you do in this situation?
Well, I think it starts with for the Corsairs. I think it starts with the coach. Because obviously you have one timeout, you have to use it wisely. You're still down by 1, so anything can happen. But I think it starts with the coach. You tell the players who you want the ball in their hands, and you let them go to work. So it all depends on coach and player trust in this situation right now.
As the Beavers take the court, the Corsairs huddling up and make their final preparations to get back on the court and take the lead, which is a minute 35 to go. In situations like this, like they said, anything can happen within a final minute and 35 seconds left to go in the game. Joe Robinson, Khalil Taylor, Michael Fry, Tyler McClain, and Justin Coates out on the floor for the Corsairs. And for the Beavers, Maxime Paranite, who passes off to Maurice West, Lawrence Carter, Tyler Elks, and Trayshawn Knowles out on the floor for the Beavers. It's Maxime Paranite, mishandles the ball, and it's a turnover out of bounds, and the Corsairs will have possession. Miscommunications right there for the Beavers, and the Corsairs will have the ball back. And the Beavers play hands-up defense as Tyler McClain for the Corsairs settles down with a minute 13 to go.
And you don't have to go for the home run play, but McClain does.
And he gets it! Tyler McClain! A three-point jumper! Corsairs have the lead, 70-68 with a minute to go. This could be a thriller finish if the Corsairs held on. Here's Tyler Jokes for the Beavers. Tyler Jokes over to Maurice West. West with a two-pointer, and it's good. And the game is tied at 70. What a game. What a half for Maurice West in this second half.
And McClain making me be quiet. I said you don't have to go for the home run play, but great 3 on his side really made me shut up.
McClain over to Michael Fry. Timing it down for the Corsairs, which is 26 seconds to go. Joe Robinson with the ball. Joe Robinson forces a turnover and loses the ball with just 22.5 to go.
A crucial turnover right there on Joe Robinson right now. Very crucial with 21 seconds left. The shot clock is gone. The shot clock is gone.
It is gone. It is gone indeed. Here's Maxime Paranitse for the Beavers over to Tyler Jelks. Jelks driving. Jelks foul on a play, and we will go to the free throw line. Guarded by Justin Coates, but Jelks will go to the free throw line with 8.3 to go. Crucial time with the final 8 seconds to go.
Tyler Jelks, a 68% free throw shooter, and obviously the score ties 70-70. He only needs 1 to get his team up by 1, but a 2-point shot would really keep them in safe position, because all they have to do if he does make these 2 free throws, the defense for the Beavers has to force only a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer, so they can win the game. Very crucial possession right here for Tyler Jelks. The pressure is on, no doubt.
And the Corsairs do have 1 timeout left. If Jelks misses this free throw, so I believe this is 2 free throw attempts that Jelks will make right here.
Yes.
So if he misses both, the Corsairs will win it with 8.3 to go. Jelks makes the first one, and the Beavers retake the lead, 71-70. And a substitution for the Beavers as Trayshawn Knowles will be taken out of the game by number 12.
If Jelks makes the second one, they're in safe position to force a 2-pointer rather than a 3 for the Corsairs.
And it's indeed crucial when Jelks makes the second one, and the Beavers take the lead 72-70, and the Corsairs spent their last timeout.
This is a very interesting situation. The Corsairs, they can either go for the tie, go to overtime, or they can force the 3. Now, typically in a game situation for basketball, when you're on the road, you go for the win, you go for the 3 to win. But since they are playing at home, they probably will go for the 2. But that is up to the coach. That is not up to me. Let's see what they do. What do you think they'll do, Nick?
I see a little conservative in this situation and go for overtime in this key situation. If you're down by 3, if it was a 3-point lead, then you would have no choice but to make the 3-point jump shot. But it's a real tough decision in this final stage of the game with 8.3 seconds left to go. Do you tie or do you go for the win?
Yeah, obviously that's what coaches are for. Coaches are, the big moments. You have to trust the players, and the players have to trust the coach, vice versa. And so let's see what the Corsairs do out here as they come out on the court.
Beavers have their squad aligned with number 12, and then you have Maxe Paranice, Lawrence Carter, Maurice West, and Tyler Jelks, who may have the winning free throws if this holds on. On the floor for the Corsairs, you have Joe Robinson, Tyler McLean, Justin Coates, Khalil Taylor, and Michael Fry out on the court.
Joe Robinson, who's actually inbounding the ball right now. Very interesting call from the coach to have him inbound the ball.
Very interesting indeed, and the Beavers play solid defense, and this may not hold. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Robinson to McLean, and McLean, no good, and the game is over. A furious finish down the stretch. Corsairs had a chance but could not connect. And the Beavers held on to win 72-70.
And it looks like one of the players is shaking up on the floor right here. Getting up on Maurice West, actually. Getting up a little slow, but there he is walking, celebrating with his team now.
And he was part of that big defensive stand for the Beavers to hold on to this key victory right here. And the final score, as I said, 72-70 for the Beavers as they improve to 5-9 of the season. Corsairs fall to 3-11. And if we try to welcome you back to the broadcast booth, this is Nick Johnson, and along with my broadcast partner, Dominic Coakley. So, Dominic, what do you think were the highlights of this game?
Well, I think the first half was really neck and neck, really balanced. Obviously, both teams wanted this win bad, as you said, coming in, both with losing streaks and wanting to cancel that out. But really, it was really a tale between two halves, with Maurice West coming out, setting the tone, spreading the ball with his teammates, letting them get involved. And obviously, they had that huge start, and Corsairs had some resilience. They fought back, but as you see by the scoreboard, 70-72. It came down to the last second. A great game. So, obviously, tell between two halves, and, the Beavers were able to get that edge, that 2-point edge to be exact.
So now the Corsairs fall to 3-11 of the season. So where do you go from here if you're the Corsairs?
If you're the Corsairs, if you're Joe Robinson specifically, not really a great shooting night. Took some questionable shots. If I were him, I would say, extra reps, extra practice, communication with his teammates to see how he can get easier looks, just things of that nature. Obviously, losing isn't always a bad thing. Obviously it's a learning process. You're not always going to be the best player every night. You can always take things from you can learn from mistakes. So, if I'm Joe Robinson, if I'm his teammates, I'm saying, let's just swallow this L, and let's just get on to the next one. Let's not think about this bad loss.
And the Corsairs will come back home tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. So this is Nick Johnson and my broadcast partner Dominic Coakley. We will see you tomorrow, and have a good night, everybody.
Have a good weekend.